So talk to me about your journey with boundaries.
Well, a big saying has come from me of progress over perfection. We can dive into self boundaries and we can dive into other people boundaries. And really, it will change with every chapter of life. And I like to call them chapters because just when you have it all figured out, something will change. And then we're starting over again. But I think the biggest key factor is to understand what values are important to you. And when it comes to what those values are, that's where you're going to want to evaluate your relationships that you have, the people you let in, all the way down to the social media that you scroll. Is that aligning with your values? Because remember, health and well-being is so much more than just eat well, move your body. What is the content I'm consuming? What are the thoughts that I'm telling myself? And if those do not align with you, that's when it's time to shift perspective, which is hard, or have those conversations, which can be tough, but are needed if it is affecting you on a daily basis, your mood and how you're able to show up for others.
You broke that down really well, because there is those boundaries with yourself that you set, and then there's those relationships or how many commitments you make, and who you're going to give your time to, and is that in an alignment with your values for the work you do, but also in your personal life.
Yes, and this has been something that I've really had to work on, because self-care for me is relatively easy when it does come to, I know I need to move my body and eat the food. But when it comes to more of the emotional capacity, I'm a people pleaser by nature, and I'm someone who I actually recharge in quiet, whereas some people recharge socially. What you said of not overcommitting or overbooking is something I've really had to work on this year, and to take that a step farther is when you do say no, to not carry the guilt or, oh my gosh, they're mad at me. It's all narratives that you create. And the reality of it is if they are mad at you, then it's probably not someone that you should continue to cultivate that close relationship with. Obviously, we have acquaintances and we have relationships, but being able to recognize and know that you're not going to be everyone's cup of tea, and not everyone is going to be your cup of tea, and that's okay. And from a people pleaser perspective, that is a very hard thing to come across and realize.